Hello everybody and welcome to the video where we will be rebuilding this setup in here. Right now, everything is a bit of a question mark, so hopefully as you're seeing this video, it'll be finished, let's hope. So currently, the background will stay the same. This plant up here is hooked to a little bottle of water over there. And how did I actually dry out all of the water? It wasn't an easy process. I ended up using cocoa fiber and filling it with cocoa fiber because cocoa fiber is such a sucky material, also why I won't recommend it for substrate in a nest because it just sucks everything. Well, it sucked out all of the humidity. That was like this much water in the entire thing. Put cocoa fiber down and look at it now. All dry. Look at that. Yeah, so there's still a crab living in here. So I've given it a little nest here, but it likes to stay under there, but I won't give it some water. Either way, the plan is, I've seen Ryan's video, I've talked with Ryan, Anscapes, how he made his paludarium. I don't know what to say. And basically I want to do the same. And he bought a few vases and stuff like that. So I've been out at a reuse store. So all of these were super cheap. Like all of these cost the same as one new would do, but they're all reused. And basically these will form the islands because this will now be an islandscape. So we'll have an island, an island, and an island. I'm a little bit unsure whether this will be too big. I think it may be too big. But then again, maybe it's just one big island. But basically, different heights means different landscapes, and everything will be, there will be rocks around everything. That's the base idea at least. So it's time to actually clean the glass, just because I want to clean it all down before I start rebuilding it and building it again. But I'm going to do pretty much exactly like Ryan did. So Ryan had these, and pretty much he put the vases here and built the setup. And then he lifted it all in and put in there. So that is the plan. But step one is to clear out the tank and make it look a little bit more pretty. All right, guys, I want to come with a little update because all of this I'm building here is following Ryan's advice. But basically, we had these very big rocks here, and I smashed them into small pieces, and they were then put around the first 3 vases. So in the VIF, it's gonna look like this. It's like, why can't I see the plastic here, but that's behind. Not the VIF. They're gonna stay like this. And now they look like this. So of course we'll have soil here and plants here. And then we'll have water all the way up to this level here. So all of this will be underwater. And then basically, it's not done yet. What I need to do now is go in and silicone everywhere you can see through. So all of the areas where you can see through, I'll silicone. Why? Because Ryan said so. My big issue is this thing is so heavy. It is unbelievably heavy, and I've no clue how I'm gonna move it in without it all cracking. But I'm gonna silicone it first. So silicone and then we'll see. But so far it looks quite cool. Another 2 to go. The side here also got cleaned now, so you can actually see through. And I'm gonna put the light up now, so I have a light in my room because I don't have any light in my living room. But all in all, quite pleased with how it looks. And this plant here is an emergency light here, emergency water, and still surviving. Okay, it's a few days later. I've got these cool things on the wall now, and I have good news and bad news. Good news is the first one here is now siliconed and is actually ready to be placed in, put in. So why do we put silicone? Well, Ryan says it's a good idea, and I do what Ryan says. Also, the glue is temporary and the silicone seals it a little bit more permanently in place. The other good news is the second one is built, still needs to be silicone. Is this rock falling off? I just think it's extra, all right. So this is now ready to be siliconed, and I think this here will be the front of this one, and this will be the front of the other one. I kind of like the silicone, has a little bit more darkness to it, but again, I don't know if it's because we can just see through, and when there's dirt, it doesn't matter. I'm adding silicone either way. So what is the bad news? Well, so far, all of these 3 have survived, I think. Yeah, these 2 here have also survived, but this one, already on the first evening, it started crackling noises, making some crackling noises. And if we just switch to macro lens here, you can see here the glass has cracked multiple places. So yeah, I have a hard time saying if it's still waterproof or not. Luckily, the water is of course gonna come all the way up to here, and as far as I can see, the furthest down crack on this one is around here. So it should be all right, but I'm a little bit in doubt what I should do with this one now, because it's not cracked like the glass is falling through. I don't even think necessarily the water will come in, but also I don't know if I should put clay balls all the way up to this. But I still have to silicone the second island and make the third island. And I bought 3 big bags of rocks for one island and an entire silicone for one island. So I need another 2 silicones and another 3 bags of rocks. So that's nice, but at least we're getting there slowly but surely. Let me just show you this. So here in my new apartment, I kind of want to show my personalities in one big picture, and I didn't really want to pay for it. So Instagram just tagged me with a weird ad. I'm like, what is this? And I decided to check it out, and it's apparently this plate, I think, not display, but this plate. And yeah, pretty much I like Formula 1, I like space, I like ants, and I like Halo. But the reason all of this grabbed my attention is not because of that. I thought, you know what, I may as well. But what actually grabbed my attention is out here. So just imagine this, you're sitting here pooping. I've learned it's good to have one of these so you squat when you poop, but that doesn't matter. You sit right here, all nice and comfy, and oh, hang on, oh, sorry mister, I didn't want to disturb you there. All right, as you can see, all 3 islands have now been made and siliconed. So yes, this was the final island with silicone. The second island here, which is facing that way right now, and the first island right there. So all 3 islands are now ready to be put inside. So yeah, this plant is not doing the best, but it's not dead yet. My concerns right now are rather I should make some kind of way for the isopods and stuff like that to get out, because I mean, it's gonna be tough for them. You can see they're just living down here right now. Yeah, either way, I'm gonna put the islands in now. Alrighty, here we are. We have a lovely couch in the background. One big reflection. But yeah, we can now see all the 3 rock islands. Well, you can barely see this one. I know you need to bring the curtains down over here. And here we are, with some light on top, temporarily plugged in over here. Would you look at that? These are now the islands. So the ants will be able to cross them. I've decided to go ahead with making them be able to cross the islands, because it's going to be hard for them to stop them from entering the background. But would you look at that? We now have the islands up and running. You can see here, you can't really see the sides. I'm a little bit unsure what will happen here with the top. Rather, I should put some rocks down. I'm not going to do it in the beginning because we are going to get plants here that are going to grow around the place. But looking here from the side, we can see it goes all the way around, going all the way around over here. And checking from this side, you can also see that I'm thinking rather we should have put a little bit up there, but I think it's all right because we'll have plants here. But yeah, I think this is starting to look really, really sweet. All right, and here we are. Now there's a little bit of dirt in all of them. I thought about adding the sand. I've gone with a little bit of a bold choice. I've gone with completely white sand. And I know as the ants live in it, they're going to drop the dirt down on the sand. But I'm just going to have to risk it and see. Worst case, I'll have to just remove the outside layer and put some other sand in and just put another type of sand on top. So I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we now can see that there's dirt in all of the boxes here. So yeah, surprisingly everything seems to be holding stick and looking very nice. And yeah, next stop is to get the plants, and then after that I'm gonna get all of the sand in there and the water in there. And once the water is in there and the dirt is in here and the plants in here, I'm gonna add the ants, I think, and finally the fish. I don't know, but yeah, slowly but surely we are making progress. All right, guys, it's all set up temporary now. The pump here, yeah, these tubes here are way too short, so I'll have to get some longer ones. This is a 200 liter to 300 liter pump. Should be able to run this through quite a few times a day, and of course the pump is going to be in the middle and the intake is going to be there and the outtake there, so on each side and not right next to each other. Yeah, in the end, I filled 6 liters in, 7 liters in, about how many times? 17 times, I think. And that means in raw numbers, there's around 120 liters of water in here. So not a lot of water at all. But so many stuff here, I don't know where to walk. So yeah, not too much water in here. But yet there's still around 15 to 20 centimeters. So plenty of space for fishes and a marine life to live. So yeah, to be honest, I think it looks really good now. Really satisfied. Of course, all of these plants are tiny right now. Oh, the pump stopped working. Lovely. I don't know too much about pumps, but I just primed it again and it started working again. But yeah, I'm gonna make this. This is the outtake is gonna be placed around here, so it pushes water at the old waterfall. I mean, you can't really see it anymore. Thought about putting a rock or something up here and making it push. Maybe I'll do that. I'll place a rock here. I'll make the outtake push water here. But of course, this will be visible, but it's not something I really mind so much. But yeah, definitely it sounds very nice. I don't know why the old one didn't sound as nice, but this sounds very nice. I think it's because the pump isn't in here, but it's actually out here and it's a very quiet pump. So I think this looks very lovely. And yeah, I bought a bunch of tiny plants. I'm no escape artist, so I just got whatever. And my cats had ripped the sand back, so when I tried to put sand in, sand came everywhere. So I think I may just add a little bit more dirt here. And of course I'm gonna add some moss as well, stuff like that. Some different biology, but slowly but surely things are happening here. I think it looks very nice at this stage, but there's still a lot to do, of course. All right, first residents are going in here. We have Mr. Crab coming back in. We also have the millipede. Oh, over here. Millipede is also back in again. And yeah, the crab is gonna explore the new lovely pond, which is not even a pond, it's just a lake now. It's just the water, it's the ocean. So yeah, the crab's probably gonna be very happy about it. Although if it goes down there, it's gonna fall because there's no rocks there. It's just glass. Oh, and he is. And of course, the way all of this will be powered up, heated up, is through a water heater right here. So we have a water heater here that's set to 26 degrees, and it's meant for a setup this size. And ideally what I want is for the intake for the pump to be around here, so it takes in the hot water, disperses over there, so the hot water will kind of be distributed more than if it was just hot here. It will slowly get colder and colder and colder. But this way the hot water will, yeah, come all the way out here and get distributed all over the place. The crab is seemingly happy in here. Finally got a ton of space yet again, so it's gonna be nice for the crab. And here we go, snake is also inside. Not at all very happy. Yeah, it's never really a snake that's been like to be handled, and definitely not happy again this moment. So, all right, it's been a few minutes. The snake's now a lot more calm, relaxing in there in the background. It always loved being in the water before, so I think it's gonna enjoy all of this watery area now. You can just barely see it hanging around in there. Getting over towards the water heater, which is fine. Then it can be a little bit more cozy. I would like to see it go up on shore, but I guess it's enjoying itself, relaxing in the background. No clue where the crab went as well. I don't know. Crab is just gone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of dirt here, but I'm also gonna add some moss and stuff like that. So I'm not too fussed about what's happening right now here. But long term, of course, we're not gonna have sand here. We're gonna have some dirt. Alright guys, it's a little bit later on the same day as I put the water in. The snake and the crab and the millipede are now a lot more settled. The snake came out of the water and chillaxed, and I started adding the moss now, so it's gone into hiding mode. The crab is enjoying life over this corner right there. And yeah, like I just said, I've just added the moss. I don't know, it's not gonna stay this beautiful green forever, but let's see how long it stays alive. Hopefully with the water down here, it's going to be a little bit more humidity in there. It's going to keep everything a little bit more fresh. But yeah, I think it looks really sick, this whole thing right now. I think what's wrong with the pump is it it works with like it needs to be beneath the waterline, and I think because they were almost equal height, because the tube was too short, that's why it kind of stopped, and it has to be re-primed. But it's gonna be down there. So I've ordered some longer tubes because these were, I was quite dumb. I just kind of wanted to see if it worked or not. So these were 2.5 meters, and I cut it in the middle. I thought, oh, it's gonna be good enough. But there's nearly a half a meter down, half a meter down. That's 1 meter, and when I cut it in the middle, yep, that is all there is, because it was 2.5 meters. So yeah, it was dumb. So I've ordered 2 news that are both 2.5 meters, and hopefully I can have one on each end. I mean, the water here, it's clear it's doing something, because it's like we do have some focus in here, my guy. Dude. Okay, I don't know why it's so bad quality, but you can clearly see that we have some condensation bubbles, so it is okay. I can't work with that. It seems like it's heating, but I can't feel anything, not even when I'm touching the direct heat source. But it's not too big of a deal yet. But I may have to turn up the power. I think it's set to 25 or 26 right now, and maybe that's just not enough. Or maybe that's how hot it is in there right now. I don't know. I don't think so, but yeah, I think it looks really beautiful. I know the moss is not gonna stay like this forever, but man, it's gonna be fun to see how long it lasts, and it's gonna be fun to see all of the plants grow. It looks it looks so lovely now, man. Damn, I'm really a big fan of it. I don't know if I said this earlier or not, but I think I'm gonna put a little bit of a rock or something up here, so we have the waterfall spraying in the waterfall here. I don't know yet, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna put the video out at this stage. I think I'm gonna upload it now. But what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna get the fishes in there, and I'm gonna get the ants in there, and then it's pretty much done. I still need to work a little bit with the wiring and stuff like that, but I mean, I don't think we're gonna get much more difference regarding the progress. Well, I'm gonna add plants in here as well, but I don't know anything about plants and pH levels and all of this, because we need fish in there, and we also need some kind of, I don't know what to do, to be honest. So I need to do research on how to keep fish for real now, because I can't wait to see water life down there. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful, man. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all very much for watching this video. It's been a long one. Well, I don't know how long it's in the end, but it's been a few. It's taken like 3 weeks to start to finish. I mean, work time, it's maybe been 5-7 hours. I mean, the rocks did take a lot of time. And if you go over here and look at the silicone, I think it was so much the right choice of siliconing. I really did not do a good job of it on purpose, because I wanted it to look quite rough. And I feel like I'm glad I didn't spend hours making it all nice, because you can't tell how little time I spend on siliconing, which is lovely. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you all. Hang on, thumbnail. And I'll catch you all in another video. Bye!